Welcome back to Halloween Blast. Amanda and Karen, who's taking over for
Halloween Blast. Awesome show. Bye, David.
Close enough. So to get us started off this time, we're going to be going over last week's episode. We mentioned the Valentines Day Haunts. We wanted to get a little bit more into detail on those and tell you a little bit more like what they're about and stuff and who's open.
Who's opening? Who's opening? I want to know. Tell me.
Calm down.
Okay.
God, you're more hyper than them. So 13th Floors is opening on February 15th and 16th with Love Bites, a Valentine's haunted house.
Ooh, can I do the next one? Haunted Hills Hospital is opening with Love Hurts 2 for prom night. And they're opened Saturday, February 9th, don't forget, and Saturday, February 16th, the day after, okay, just kidding, 2 days after Valentine's Day. Don't forget to show up.
All right, so to talk a little bit more about those, 13 Floors is having more of like a vampire theme this year, as you could probably get from the name of... Karen, would you go to yours? Sorry, ow.
Okay, so anyway, Haunted Hills is doing a prom night, so that sounds pretty cool actually, and so this is their storyline. It's been 30 years since the last sighting of Mr. Grimm and the dates of teenagers that traveled through the hospital hoping to find him. Little did they know they would get exactly what they were looking for. Now, it's prom night at Hills Hollow High School, and a set of teenagers are looking for something a little more exciting than your typical night after a prom party. As they head to the cursed grounds, they are now known as Haunted Hills Hospital by the locals. The real question is, will they suffer the same fate as those from before, or is this a story of Mr. Grimm? Really? Just a ghost story. Find out for yourself this February 9th and 16th. But yeah, join our heroes in an 80s slasher film style haunt and see who survives. But watch out! Mr. Grimm may just set his eyes on you for his next victim! Open February 9th and 16th from 7 to 10 p.m.
Yay! Asian girl speak English very well.
I had too much fun with that. I'm a little hyper. Sorry.
Moving on, we also have The Massacre, which is open with Valentine's Massacre. They did not give a lot of information on their website, but basically it's Valentine's Day themed, so think a lot of hearts and a lot of blood.
Ooh.
Basically what you would think of like hearts and flowers and all that. Think that on the opposite side of the spectrum. And you basically have exactly what they're going to throw at you. Be prepared. You may get messy. I'm not sure. All I know is there's supposed to be blood involved. I read something about blood. That's all I remember, and I'm nervous about that.
That's only fun. I want to get messy.
All right. And we also have Basement of the Dead with... What's that?
Wow, I can't read. Valentine's Day in Wonderland!
Starting on the 15th and the 16th. Now, can you give me a little bit more information about that? Because you have
actually a blackout event! Yeah! And what it is they give you a lighted rose, and you have to find your way through the haunted house. Are you gonna survive that? You better. Or not, I guess, you know. I guess we'll miss you.
Jesus, Karen. A little dark.
I'm a little dark.
The fifth haunt we have on this list, well, I found no information about a Valentine's Day haunt. However, they are open pretty much all the time except for Wednesdays, from what I've read. A little bit about it. The place is actually haunted. It's Raven's Grin Inn, all the way out in Mount Carroll.
Oh, that's far. How far is that?
From here?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's like a 2.5 hour drive. I don't know exactly how many miles
This
they
is
are.
a fun, long drive, guys.
But from what I hear, the guy's had this place for about 32 years. He's had it open to the public for about 31. Place has a whole bunch of like ghost stories and stuff related to it. There's been ghost sightings on the property and pretty much all around the like town around there and stuff, like all kinds of things. I think there's like something he said about like there's a drop on the other side of like the apartment buildings where it's like a drop down into like water or something.
Ooh.
And like a lot of people used to see like a lot of stuff like down like by the bay there and stuff where it drops off. Basically what he does is in October he has actors, but basically the rest of the year he kind of just takes you through and tells you about the house. And it's pretty much a haunted house with or without the actors from what I'm hearing.
Are we going to this? Are we going? Are we going? Are we going?
We'll see.
Ooh.
I want to, but we'll see. We gotta talk to the man in charge.
David! Are we going?
He's not gonna answer you.
It's okay. I'll bother him after the show is over. We'll find out.
But no, like one of the stories that I heard was about like somebody after, I don't know why the guy did this. He didn't know why the guy did this. After he got done walking him through the place, guy's in the kitchen and decides to open the guy's fridge. I don't know why this guy stopped to open the fridge, but he opened the fridge and something let out this wail, like you stepped on a cat's tail or something. Scared the crap out of this poor guy. The guy was terrified, wasn't expecting it. Don't get why he's not expecting it. You're in a haunted house. You went there for a reason. But, yeah, he said that guy was pretty freaked out after that, and that was kind of the end of that guy. Well, there was something else about that. What was it? There's a wine cellar beneath the house that has been there, I think he said since like the 1940s, 1950s, somewhere around there. I think the wine cellar's been there. But, that is part of the actual attraction. You actually do get down there. I remember him saying something about a slide. I don't know if I caught that in thing. I wrote it down because I thought I heard him say something about a slide. That sounds cool as hell to slide down to a wine vineyard. So
sounds spooky.
In general, it's not Valentine's Day related, but it's something that popped up when we looked up all the Valentine's haunts and stuff in the area. So I thought it was worth mentioning. It sounds like there's like a lot of stuff that goes on there.
Yeah.
And being someone who's into like ghost stories and stuff like that, it's a haunted house. I'm into that stuff. I've been seeing stuff since I was like 8 years old. I love haunted stuff.
This is technically a Halloween business, so I think you have to be in
Why do you think I'm here?
I wonder. Let's find out.
But yeah, that's pretty much all we've got on these. There wasn't a lot of information. Some of the stuff, research we did on them, we did find like little backstories, but there's not a lot. But then again, that's part of the mystery. You don't have fully a backstory. You don't know what you're walking into, and that's part of what makes a haunted house a haunted house. So they can't give everything away. So I kind of appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they do this year. I mean, I don't remember if I've actually been to any of the haunted houses during Valentine's Day, but I'm looking forward to this, so this might be a new experience on a lot of accounts for me.
This sounds like fun.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready. Are you guys ready? Let's hope so. Come with us on this fun journey. Don't forget to subscribe to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and YouTube. Oh, wait, you're already on YouTube, so subscribe down there somewhere.
And at the end of that, I will call this game then.
Okay. Does that mean I have to go back down there to the dungeon? Come on, not this time.
Fine, you can stay out for a little bit longer.
Okay.
This is Halloween Blast signing off. We'll see you all in the next video.
Bye, guys!
Bye.